Thanks so much for coming out tonight. I am Joshua Giuliani. I am running this event tonight. I love helping people with the brand stuff. It's a very exciting part of the business. This event is all about creating a brand message that resonates with your target audience, but also highlights the uniqueness of your services, and I'll go into that in just a little bit. So a little bit about me, just really quickly. I just want you guys to have a bit of context about what I'm all about. I started when I was 17 years old. I left school and I had no idea what I wanted to do. And just like every 17-year-old that had no idea what they wanted to do, I got into marketing. And I know that there are a few other marketing people here as well. So, but I'm really glad that I did that. I ended up scoring a job at Fairfax Media. And I'm seeing an ex-Fairfax employee here tonight, which is exciting. But I worked there for about 7 years, actually. This is a photo of me on my first day at Fairfax. Mum took that photo, and she was very proud of me. So I worked there for 7 years doing brand comms with, the word comms keeps coming up tonight. I did brand comms with Rolex, Deals, Breguet, Chemist Warehouse, helping them communicate their brand using the publications at Fairfax Media. Really enjoyed it, really learnt heaps from that journey. It was really great, but I wanted to have a bigger impact. I wasn't doing exactly what I wanted to be doing. I was an entrepreneur at heart, and I knew that I needed to do my own thing. I wanted to have more impact in the industry with the skills that I had learnt at Fairfax. So I started a digital marketing agency, which is called Tondo Digital. Started that about 4 years ago now. Still kind of running it in the background, but we did a whole bunch of stuff: brand message, systems, messenger bots, Facebook, social, Instagram, all the good stuff. And through that process, I learned a hell of a lot more about brand communication and also about advertising and communicating a message using social media and digital publications. So we'll be going through a whole bunch of that tonight. But even though I was doing that, I was doing what I wanted to be doing. I was out there having an impact. It still wasn't quite where I wanted to be. It wasn't quite where I wanted to be. So I moved on to coaching. I took all the skills that I had from the marketing business. I was able to grow it, and I wasn't getting any more out of it. So I decided to go out there and help other people. And teaching them the mindset stuff, the personal branding, social media, corporate training, all the good stuff. Hey, how are ya? I'm going up. So I've been doing that for about 1.5 years now, and I really enjoy it. I love it. I love working with people. There's 3 things that I want you to know about me before we get stuck into it. First thing is that I believe everything starts with messaging, and that's really important for tonight, is that everything starts with messaging. It doesn't matter if you're a business owner or if you're an employee or even a husband or wife. Everything in your life is about messaging. So it's important to have an understanding of what your message is. What is your story? That is always the foundation of anything in life, no matter what it is that you do. The second thing I believe is that with social media, we can globalize our business. There are a few digital marketers here that I was speaking to before. You guys need to be working with people all over the world, right? If you have a social media business, it doesn't matter where your clients are. You can do video calls with them, whatever. You can talk to people all over the world. I have clients in Pakistan, Israel, London, America. I have clients all over the world because I utilize social media to get my message out to them. And you can now communicate with people and really emotionally engage them online. Okay, the third thing is that mindset is 80%. I don't really go into this tonight, unfortunately, but I do believe that mindset's super important as well. So for all the entrepreneurs out there, I would look into the meditation, the visualization, get that mindset right, improve your relationship with money, all of that good stuff. So that's enough about me. Tonight is all about you guys, okay? It's all about you guys. So put your hands up if you are running a business at the moment. Okay, cool. And keep your hands up if you have a pretty good idea of what your brand message is. Caitlin, I got a shake from Caitlin. Can I get Caitlin to come up the front? Is that all right? Let's do it. That's what the shake gets you. Round of applause for Caitlin while she comes up. Caitlin, what I want to do is I want to have a controlled experiment here, okay? Because later on tonight, this is going to be very interactive tonight, okay? So I'm going to do a presentation, And then what we're going to do is we're going to break off for a workshop, and you guys are actually going to implement this formula that I've developed so that you can actually implement that in your business. And I'll be going around and helping everyone. So by the end of tonight, everyone should have a pretty good idea of what their message is, right? But I want to have a controlled experiment right now. So I want you to tell me right now, and I want you to be so proud and just scream it to everyone what your brand message is right now.
What our message is?
What your message is.
Create content that sets you outside, to create content that makes you stand out in the industry, I would probably say.
All right, so create content that helps you stand out in your industry.
Yeah.
Beautifully done, beautifully done. Well done, Caitlin. All right, so what we're going to do is at the end of tonight, that was good, Caitlin, that was really good. Create content that helps you stand out in your industry, yeah? So what we're going to do is at the end of the night, I'm going to bring Caitlin up again. We're going to bring Caitlin up again after we do the workshop, and we'll have a look at the two different messages, and we'll see what you guys think. You know, we'll see if using this formula we can create a message that's a little bit more engaging for the audience. Sound good? Who's pumped?
Yeah.
Is everyone pumped?
Yes.
Can I get everyone to stand up right now and high five someone in the room? I friggin' love high fives. Let's just do a high five. Luke, give me a high five right there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, cool. Energy, guys, this is good. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. You know, we're going to talk a lot about a heap of different things, but at the very, very core of what I'm all about and what this presentation is all about is that perception is paramount and clarity is key. All right, we want to be super clear about what it is that we do, and we want for our audience to perceive us in a certain way. We want to create a really clear line of communication with the people that we want to talk with. Okay, does it make sense? So the first thing I want to tackle is what is a brand message, right? So you say brand message, that can be a few different things. You know, people can conceive that in a few different ways. For me, it's not a slogan, it's not a tagline. That's a bit gimmicky. You can still have a slogan or a tagline for your business, but that's not what the message is. The message is, you know, a complete summary of your services. You should be able to summarize what you do and how you do it in one sentence. And if you can do that, if you can achieve that, if you can create that one sentence that clearly defines what it is that you do and how you do it, you will instantly be able to connect with your target audience. Okay? It's all about how you can help your clients and exactly how you can do that. And this formula will allow you to communicate that in just one sentence. I want you to be able to leave tonight and just walking out verbally be able to say to someone, this is exactly what I do in one sentence, and for them to be like, wow, not only do I connect with that, but I want to know more. That is the goal of this. That's what we're trying to achieve. Okay? So, common misconception in the market, the message needs to be complex. It doesn't. The simpler, the better. If we can get simple, if we can get really clear on what it is that we do for our target audience, then we can cut through all of the crap. And we can just go, this is what it is that you want, we can provide that. Doesn't need to be complex. Okay, so on the next slide is the formula. So who wants to see it right now? Who wants to see the formula? Are we pumped to see the formula? Have I built it up enough? Have I built it up enough hype, this formula? Here it is. There you go. Presentation over. So what this is personal promise and unique mechanism. There are two key elements to this brand messaging formula. Does anyone know Todd Brown? Has anyone heard of Todd Brown? He's an American marketer. He's got a system called the Big Marketing Idea. If you go look into that, it's very similar to this. I've simplified that formula. And this is all we need to create an engaging message that connects with our target audience through a personal promise and highlights the uniqueness of our services through the unique mechanism. Okay, so let's get started with the personal promise. The question is, who is your target audience and what do you actually provide for them? What do you actually provide for them? To be able to create a personal promise, you need to know your target audience. You need to understand who they are. You need to know that the challenges that they face on a daily basis. You need to know what problems they have in their business, what their motivations are. You need to know what they watch on Netflix, what kind of movies do they like to watch. Understand your target audience so that you can start to work out what it is that they actually want from you. For a while, when I was a digital marketer, before that, I was a website designer. So I was building websites for people, but my product was not websites. My product was brand image. My product was exposure. My product was lead generation. I wasn't building websites for people. I was helping them grow their brand. So you need to know what it is that your clients actually want. What are they motivated by? Is it money? Is it saving money? The question is, after working with me for 3 months, what will my client have? If you can answer that question, that is the question. That's the key thing. If after 3 months you work with a client, what are they gauging success? What do they actually have that they didn't have before they started working with you? Have a think about that. And I want you to go really deep as well. I want you to go really, really deep because there's 2 types of motivators. There's a conscious motivator and there's an unconscious motivator. So I'm a business coach, right? People come to me and they say, Josh, I want to get more leads. Josh, I need more sales, man. Josh, can you help me with my mindset? This is the kind of stuff that I'm hearing, but that's not what they want. That's what, on a conscious level, they know they need right now, but what they're after is more money. When you think about it, why do they want a better mindset? They want a better mindset so they work at an optimum level so they can create more leads in the business, and they want more leads in the business so that they have a higher conversion and they can sell more, and they want to sell more because they want to make more money. Does that make sense? So you've got the conscious motivator, which is lead, sales, and mindset. I cut through all that. I'm not out there saying I can get leads. You can still say that, as long as what you're talking about is what actually people want. My clients, they're business owners, they're service-based entrepreneurs, they're people that are running digital marketing agencies. They're people that are graphic designers. You know, I've got property advocates. I've got all types of people that I work with. They're selling time for money. They're business owners. At the end of the day, they need money in the business. They want cash flow. Cash flow is the blood, the lifeblood of any business. So what they're looking for when they're talking to a digital marketer is more money. So why would I go to market and just say, hey, I can help you improve your mindset? That's great, that's fine, and I might still connect with people. But when I say, I'm going to help you make more money, I connect with them on a different level. And if you tell your audience something that they didn't already know about themselves, you gain instant authority. If you can tell them, hey, look, forget about what everyone else is saying. You want more money, yeah? Straight away they're like, oh, this guy knows me. This guy gets me. There's that instant connection, that resonation between you and that audience. You cut the crap and you tell them what they actually want. There will be conscious and unconscious motivators for everyone in this room. For their clients. Their clients will want something on a conscious level and they'll want something on an unconscious level. And the trick is we need to work out exactly what that is. We need to work out what that motivator is. What is it that they want after working with you for 3 months? They don't have something. They work with you for 3 months. Now they have something. What is that thing? And that becomes your personal promise. That's the first half to this formula. Now, before we move on to unique mechanism, it's just a real summary. We've got to think about what your clients actually want from you. Ask yourself, for what purpose do they want this? This is how we work it out. What do they actually want from me? And let's use me as an example. I've got clients coming to me saying, I want more sales. And then I ask myself, for what purpose do they want more sales? They want more money. So I go to that next level and I keep driving down until I've found that core motivator for them. And that's when we know that it's the unconscious motivator. That's when we know that's what they actually want. So, property advocate in the corner. Sorry, what was your name? What was your name, sorry? Brad. Can I get you to come up the front? Is that cool? Brad. A round of applause for Brad. Let's do this. Now, Brad, after hearing all that, like, what do you think your clients want? What is it they actually want?
They want to find a house and they don't want to pay anybody else for it.
Okay, so they want to find a house. So for them, okay, so the second part of that was they don't want to pay, what was the wording that you said?
Oh, it's like too much for it.
They don't want to pay too much for it. So what they want essentially is to save money. Would that be right? So they want to find a property and they want to save money.
Yeah, and time as well.
And time as well. So that's what we need to be focusing on here. Instead of just going to market saying, hey, we can help you find a property, you know, it's a property advocate here. What he actually provides for people is a house. But now we're thinking about what do they actually want? They don't just want a property, they want to save time. That's why they're working with this guy. The key motivator for them is they don't have the time and they don't have the knowledge to go out there, and they're fearful that if they do go out there, they're going to spend too much money. So now they're saving time and they're saving money. Now we're talking about time and money here. We're not talking about properties. And you're connecting with your audience in a whole different way now. Does that make sense? Thanks, Brad. You killed it, Brad. You killed it. Okay.
Would clients be looking for off-market properties? Because that's mainly the reason you get an advocate, wouldn't it?
I mean, that...
Off-market property you can't normally buy in the normal marketplace.
Totally, and that's where it comes down to really understanding your audience. You know, like if the key motivator is they want to find properties that no one else can find, then that's your promise. Maybe it is a combination of all of those, and we can help find properties that no one else could get their hands on, and will help you save time and help you save money. You know, so it's a combination. We work on the wording to make that sound good, but if the core motivators are time, money, and properties that no one else can get, that's why you're working with them. It's not a property. So instead of just going, I'm a property advocate, work with me and I'll find you a house, that's not strong enough. That's not connecting with them on an emotional level. Does that make sense? Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Big deal. You know, we can do this ourselves. We could have worked this out ourselves. But where it gets really interesting is the unique mechanism. This is the next part of the conversation, and this is my favorite. This was the game changer for me. When it comes to digital marketing, and the digital marketers in the room, when I was working with clients, this was the most exciting part, was coming up with unique mechanisms for business, because those businesses, every business in market, everyone here has a specific system or structure or some sort of framework that they use to get results for people, and that's what we want to be highlighting in the market. So what a unique mechanism is a tool, a process, a framework, a system, a principle, a structure, a framework, something that supports the promise. This is what takes our message to the next level. This is how we provide our services to get you that promise. We help you save time and save money and find properties that no one else can get their hands on because we have this specific system. So we add credibility to our promise. This is how we do it for you. It supports the promise and it highlights the uniqueness of your services. There are a lot of property advocates out there, but you come up with a system or a framework or a structure that complements the way that you work and the philosophies that you live by and the frameworks that you follow to get results for your clients, then straight away, you're different to everyone else. And when you give it a name, once you've worked it out and you give it a name, what happens is you get intellectual property for your business as well. Now you can start going to market saying, we are the only business that uses this system. My unique mechanism is the money method. It's a 5-step system that helps service-based entrepreneurs make more money. It's my intellectual property. If anyone else went to market with the money method, they'd be copying me. That's my system. I can get it trademarked if I want. It's my IP. The money method becomes mine. And when I go to market, I'm talking about a system that no one else can replicate. And if you want to know about it, if you want to know how to get it done right, you need to be talking to me. And now I've got a system that adds credibility to my promise. Not only am I saying I can help you make more money, I can help you make more money because I know that the money method can help businesses make more money. So we've got our personal promise. We're saying this is what we can do for you. Now we're saying to people, this is how. It's with the unique mechanism. We're not just saying to market, this is what we can do for you. Now we're saying, this is how. We've got a proven system that will allow us, with pinpoint accuracy, to provide that promise for you. Okay, so like I said before, let's say there's two business coaches in the market. They're both saying that they can help you make more money. How do you choose which one?
Price.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Mike, that's exactly right. Is price. Because there's nothing else yet. It might be price, it might be, how the guy sounds, it might be like whatever. Their branding on their website, whatever. But you add the money method to one of them. This guy's got a system that actually helps you create more money. Maybe he sends you a video explaining what the money method is. Maybe he sends you a PDF explaining what the money method is. Maybe, what I prefer, is he gets you on a phone call and goes, hey, look, I'll take you through the money method for free. What about that? On the phone, talking about the money method. He gets the opportunity to talk to this prospect because they want to know the system that can help them make more money. He's saying to them, yeah, you're a service-based entrepreneur. Yeah, I know how to make you more money. You need to use the money method. Let's jump on a phone call and I'll teach you how to implement it in your business. This other guy's just saying, yeah, I can help you make more money. Full stop. You're going to pick the money method guy every single day because he's got a system. He's got an approach that actually provides that promise for the clients. Okay, so the way to work out what the unique mechanism is you ask yourself, what do I do? What do I believe that actually helps me make good on my promise to my clients? How do I provide my services in such a way to guarantee that I can get results for my clients? Is there something identifiably and unique about my services? Do I actually use a checklist or a system that I know no one else is using? And here's the thing. Everyone here will be doing something. Everyone here will be thinking something that is unique. The number one thing that I hear from people is, I got nothing unique about my business. I don't do anything unique. I'm just like everyone else. There'll be something that you believe, something that you do. Maybe it's not a framework. Maybe it's not a step-by-step system. Maybe it's a philosophy, a principle that you follow. Buy high, buy low, sell high and mid-range, buy in the suburbs, something. Maybe it's something that you believe to be true. That becomes your unique mechanism. Because what we want to do is we want to create intrigue in the market. We want to use this unique mechanism to get people going, I actually want to know a little bit more about that. It doesn't have to be a step-by-step system. It can be anything. And then what you do is you give it a name. You give it a name so that you make it into an intellectual property for your business. Now you have a system that no one else can have in the market, okay? Then what we do, once we have both of those things, and this is what we're about to do in a second, is we're going to put them both together. So for me, personal promise, make more money. Unique mechanism, money method. So my message to market is I help service-based entrepreneurs make more money using the money method. In one sentence, I have connected with my audience. I've told them that I can help them get the thing that they're looking for. And I can add things to that. I can say you can make more money, get more leads, and build a presence on social media using the money method. I can add things to it, that's fine. We can add some of the conscious motivators in there as a bit of garnish, but as long as we have the main course there, make more money. And then I'm telling them I'm using a specific system, the money method, which says to them, oh, okay, so he's not just blindly doing it, he's actually got a system that he uses. It adds instant credibility because I have a specific system that I use. And that's all in one sentence. All of that happens in one sentence. So I niche, whatever your niche is, personal promise, make more money using the unique mechanism, that becomes your message to market. In one sentence, you can clearly communicate what it is that you do, how it is that you do it, and why it is that anyone would want to work with you. So, what we're going to do now is we're actually going to do a workshop. We're actually going to go around. There's a bunch of notepads around. You guys can spread out around the tables and stuff. And I'm going to be walking around talking to everyone, and we're going to get a brand message for everyone. Does that sound good? Yeah. We pumped?
Yeah, awesome.
Cool. It's a small group of people, so we'll be able to get it done nice and easy.
I'm saying in an elevator, for example, and okay, let's assume you're in the restaurant business, and Neil Perry happens to walk in that same elevator. This has happened to me, right? You've got 7 seconds or 8 seconds. Neil Perry.
That's the ultimate elevator pitch story, by the way. 30 seconds is normally an elevator pitch, but that's you got 7 seconds.
You just looked at him and I was like, well, what am I going to say in 7 seconds?
So what'd you say?
Why didn't you say anything?
Oh, Mike. So
that's a true story.
Well, dude, let's talk to me. Like, what is it that your clients actually want?
Well, what do my clients want?
Yeah. What are their key motivator? Why would they work with you?
Look, they want better Google reviews. They care about that kind of thing. They care about customer service to a degree, right? But they feel too hard.
Yeah.
And the problem is, usually when I go out and uncover a whole shit sandwich, it becomes even harder for them, right? So that's the biggest problem, is it gets worse before it gets better.
Okay, now talk to me though. So you said that they want Google reviews and stuff like that.
They want to increase their Google reviews from 4.7 to 4.9 or 4.2 to 4.2.
So answer me this, why would they want that?
Because it improves their sales figures.
And why would they want to improve their sales figures?
Well, because it's a dick pissing contest. It's a pissing contest. Whoever's got the highest ranking, it's something they print out and pin up every week.
Gotcha. So you're saying it's not about money, it's about brand interpretation and brand image.
And things like that.
Brand prestige. So what you can say is that you help businesses create brand prestige.
Well, you could say that.
I help businesses create brand prestige and make more money using, how do you do it? What do you do? What's your system? What's your specific system that you use to get them results?
Random orders. It's mystery shopping, random orders, surprise orders.
Yep.
So we basically catch them on the worst possible day and figure
Yep.
out what they're doing wrong.
Yeah, cool. So let's call that, let's just call that, for lack of a better word, let's call it the mystery framework.
Or something like that.
The mystery framework, right? So you help businesses, what was it again? I help businesses create brand prestige and make more money using the mystery framework.
Got it.
That's 7 seconds right there.
Okay. Well, so next time I see you up here.
But does everyone see what I'm saying? How quickly we got to the actual root cause of what his clients will actually want, and then we had a look at his systems, and we gave it a name, so that now when he's in the next time he's in an elevator and someone goes, you have 7 seconds, that's what he says. And then they're going to hit this emergency stop button, and they're going to be like, what's the mystery framework?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, so there's an element of intrigue to lead to the next. Yeah.
You tell them enough so they hit the emergency stop button and they want to hear more.
Yeah.
That's the key. That's what we're trying to do here. We tell them what they want and we say we can provide it in a specific way. We give it a name so that all of a sudden there's some interest. Cool?
Yeah.
That was good. Thanks for that, Mike. That was good. So everyone spread out. If you want to just sit where you are, that's fine. I reckon pair up. If you find someone, just pair up with them and then yeah, let's do that. Sound good? We feel like we've got a brand message now that makes a little bit more sense. A little bit more clarity around what we're actually talking about in market. Yeah! Yeah! So Caitlin, I'm going to get you to come up to the front of the room. Let's get Caitlin involved again. We ran a controlled experiment at the start of the night. I don't remember what was your first message? It was you help.
I wrote it down.
Oh, okay, cool. So something about helping them stand out in their industry or something like that. Helping business owners stand out, helping brands stand out. Yeah. It's getting loose now. Too much.
Okay, I said at the start to create content that sets you aside in the industry.
Create content that sets you aside in the industry. So someone goes, hey, Caitlin, how can you help me? Like, what is it that you do? And you say, I create content that helps you set you aside in your industry. That's pretty good, yeah? Now, what's your new one?
Help businesses make money by using creative omnipresence. And when someone asks what that is, I was going to say because we have a dedicated representative for like copy, like a copywriter, we have a design team, we have a photography team. So that's kind of what we kind of offer. That just sums it up.
Creative omnipresence. So what's your niche? Who is it that you work with specifically?
Mainly hospitality.
So what you can say is, I help hospitality businesses make more money using creativity omnipresence. Do you see how that kind of connects with those business owners in a different way? So before you were saying I help create content that make you stand out in your industry. That's fine, that's what you do, that's great. But now you're saying to them, hey, restaurant owner, hospitality business, I can help you make more money using creativity omnipresence. Do you see the difference between the two?
I don't know, but is that cafe owner really, is that representative of the audience or not?
Well, see, that's the thing, that's what you need to work out. So maybe it needs to be make more money and improve your brand exposure.
Cafe owners tend to be the ones I've worked with tend to be very straightforward.
But that's the thing, at the end of the day, what they're trying to do.
What we're offering though, like we're trying to not straightforward. Like we're going to do your whole entire brand strategy, we'll do your imagery, we'll get influencers, we'll create your whole tone of voice. Like we don't want our clients to be straightforward. That's how I would answer the question.
The difference from a usual or unusual or something like that. It's just, I don't know, isn't it a creative business or not? It's creative, right?
But the idea is the actual function, like I said, what she provides is not just creative. Like when I was building websites, I didn't build websites, I helped a business grow their brand and get more leads online. What she's doing by the creative process is helping them grow their business and make more money, improve their brand exposure, using the creativity omnipresence, which is the mechanism that she uses to actually help them grow their business. Make sense?
Yeah.
Round of applause. Thank you, Caitlin. You're a starring role in tonight. Oh, okay, cool. So guys, there's a couple of people that have left, so I'm glad that you guys have hung around. Thank you so much. It has been a long night. It's 8 o'clock now. This is only going to be another 5 minutes. This is what I want to explain to you. This is the money method. This is the 5-step system I've been talking about. So once you understand what your message is, this is how you can take it to market. That's why I wanted to save it for now. We've basically gone through M now. You guys know what your message is to market. Now the next few steps are to create omnipresence. You need to create omnipresence in the market. Once you know what your message is, you need to be creating valuable content and posting it using social media. That is the number one thing that you need to be doing as a service-based entrepreneur in 2019. You need to be adding value. When you do that, people see you. Okay? And we want to be omnipresent. We want to be everywhere that our target audience is. If your target audience is only on LinkedIn, be on LinkedIn. If they're on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook, be on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. Throw in Instagram for good measure. You want to be everywhere that they are, adding value in their life. And the value needs to be related to your message, because now that we know that Caitlin can help businesses make more money and improve their brand presence, she needs to be talking about how her services will make them more money and how it will help them improve their brand presence. And she needs to go deep into the creativity omnipresence method so that they understand how that will help them grow their business. Make sense? Once you've done that, you've built a bit of an online experience platform on these different social media channels, then you need to go out there and get more people on, okay? Organically, you need to go out there, find your target audience and add them, follow them, connect with them. So then they're connected with you and they start seeing your organic traffic. Facebook has come out and said the best way that you're going to get organic traffic these days is by using your personal profile. So what I do personally is I utilize my personal profile and I add a hell of a lot of content on there, adding value to my target audience. Then I'm out there adding new people, and then when they become my friend and I post every single day, they're seeing my content on a daily basis. I'm adding value in their business on a daily basis. Okay? Then I engage them. Anyone that's liking the video, commenting on the video, getting involved in my posts, I'm hitting them up. What was the best thing you got out of that video? What did you love about that video? What did you hate about that video? Talk to me. And then I'm asking them what their problems are. What's happening in your business? How's the lead gen going? How's the client acquisition? You're making money at the moment? And if they have any issues, then I say to them, look, I have a system called the money method. I think you need to hear about it because it's going to help you make more money. Let's jump on a call. So you see how I know what they want. I've developed a brand presence online, a personal brand presence. I've connected with the right person. I've found out what their specific problems are and I've offered them a solution, the solution being my unique mechanism, because then that adds intrigue to that question. I'm telling them I can help them make more money using the money method. I'm not just saying, let's jump on a call and I'll help you make more money. Let's jump on a call and let me sell you. I'm not saying that.
What's the optimal length of a call on these leads that you call out in your business?
Well, the call is a sales call.
Yeah.
So
how long is too long? What do you find
Well, I mean, I have a
An hour
system.
too long, but what's
Well, I normally frame my calls as like coaching calls, right? And I'll say, listen, I'll take you through the money method. So that could take half an hour, it could take an hour. But as long as you get a solution for them on that call, I believe sales is all about value. If you're adding value to the market and you're adding value in that call, like for example, your business, right? When you're talking, when you're having a session with someone, when you're meeting a new person, I would be giving them solutions in that sales call. Take half an hour and go deep into their business, find out about what they're all about, and actually sell them by giving them value. Because then they'll be like, wow, I'm getting this for free. What am I going to get if I give them like $1? If I give them $1, what am I going to get out of that? You know what I mean? And wear that shirt every time you do a sales meeting, seriously. And then that's the 5th step. So once you engage and you offer them a phone call, that's when you go yes, 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 and that's when you're getting the yes on there. So I have got an offer for you guys. There's less than 10 people here, so if any of you guys want this, you guys can have it. I want to give you guys access to my 6-figure mastermind program. It includes my Facebook mastermind. It's worth $897. It's an online Facebook group where I post information in there all the time. Wes is part of this, so he knows what it's all about. Constantly going live, doing stuff. 6-figure Nation online course. I have a course. I post all my live events in there. I also have a bunch of other modules in there teaching you mindset, sales, social media, increase your financial thermostat, all the good stuff. That's worth $497. And I'm going to throw in a 1-hour mentoring session, which I value at $1,000 USD. I charge everything USD. This guy had one session with me. This guy's based out of Israel. This is what I'm talking about, omnipresence. It's based out of Israel. Had one call with me, made $500 the next day by following the advice I gave him. Everyone's making money. All of that, $2,394. I'm offering it all for free. So just for coming along tonight, being part of the journey that we've been on, getting involved in that whole workshop and stuff, I'm really happy that you guys all got involved. If anyone wants it, normally I have 20 to 30 people here, so then it's a little bit more of a get in now, let's do this. But if anyone wants it, all you need to do is tell Will on the way out. He'll check it off on the spreadsheet, and then we can have a session and we can get you involved in all of these programs. But for now, I guess you guys have any questions, just let me know. What are our thoughts? Any questions? Any thoughts? Yeah, we can clap if you want. Let's clap. Not for me, for you guys. For you guys. Is there any questions that anyone has? Any thoughts or anything? Excellent. No? All good? Cool. So you can add me on Instagram, Facebook, all of that sort of stuff. You can always hit me up, ask me questions. Like I said, I'm constantly posting value online. So if you guys get connected with me, there's always going to be value there. So feel free to add me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever you want. I've got some business cards here. If you want one, just let me know. Thank you seriously for coming tonight. Thanks everyone for getting involved in that whole process as well. I really do appreciate it. So thank you very much, and we'll talk next time. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it, mate. Very good. Hey, thanks for getting involved, man. I really appreciate it.